Stephanie Uncensored, and this is the January wrap-up. So this month I am going to be, and this year, I'll be starting a little something different. I had actually recorded a surprise video that I didn't post because it was taking me a lot of work to put together and, you know, everything like that. Not that you guys really need to know all that, but I like to be open and honest with, you know, the people that watch these videos from me to you guys. So the things that I'm going to be doing different this month is I'll be letting you know what I read for the month, but at the same time, if there is a video review for it, I'm just going to sort of skim by, let you know what the title of it, the author, and the star rating that I gave you, or I gave it, and then I'll just say, you know, it's linked in the comments or in the description box below, so you can take a look at my reviews, unless I feel that it needs to have like more to it. More. So I will be letting you know any bookish things that have been going on during this month and or the months to come for the wrap-up videos, and also what I will be looking forward to reading the next month, and if I have signed up for any sort of ARCs or advanced reader copies or anything like that. So let's get to January's reads. Yes. In the month of January, I read 10 advanced readers. That's all I read in January. I was really bad, and I actually had signed up for, I want to say, 13 books. However, like I said, I only got 10 of them read. But that's okay, because those other 3 that didn't get read this month are getting read pretty much right now, beginning of the month, and then you'll see those in February. The other thing that I will be doing for my monthly wrap-ups is that I will be showing or picking off of the 100 categories that are for the 2017 Goodreads challenge. I'll be just assimilating those books that I read for the month and hopefully fit them into a category. These categories are pretty loose this year, so they're very wide open, so there may be some months where I only pick 1 or 2 books to fit into the categories. My goal for 2017 was to read, I believe, 25 of the categories, so we have a good start already. Getting into January's reads. The first book I read in January was Point Break by Rachel Blaufeld. I gave this book 4 stars, and I did do a video review for it, but a quick synopsis of what this book is about. It is about a tennis star and the tennis coach and how they interact with each other, and it's a sports romance that has some twists and turns, and it pretty much is a pretty good book. Like I said, I gave it 4 stars, so I really enjoyed it. The next book is Jailhouse Rock by Liberty Lane, and I gave this book 4 stars as well. It's a quick, hot, sexy, funny book about a young lady that is being sort of stalked, or it's mostly about a bail bondsman that is trying to get his, or bounty hunter, I'm sorry, get his, you know, his bounty, and he has a bit of a mistaken identity, but it is quick, it's fun, it's insta-love. I did do a video for it, so check that out if you want to know a little bit more about that. Next is Dear Life by Megan Quinn, and I gave this book 5 stars. This book is about life, and I don't want to really get into what it's about. I did a video review for it, so please check that out if you want to hear an extended version of what I thought about it. The next book is going to be Maddox, and that is by Alta Hensley and Maggie Ryan, and I gave this book 4 stars. It was a slow starter for me, but it is about a family of sort of investigators or security personnel. Maddox, our main character, he goes to Dubai, or United Emirates, and they also have horses, so he buys a horse from the family that's there, and lo and behold, they have a connection with the family, and they take care of that. You see how that's intertwined. Full review is down in the description box for that one as well. The next book was Fidelity by Alethea Roman. I gave this book 5 stars. It is the epic finale of the Infidelity series, which isn't about cheating. And I just love this book. Absolutely love this book. You can get all of my thoughts and feelings about this book, but I will caveat or will say that if you have not read this series, or if you haven't gotten up to Entrapment, which is book number 4, then you probably should not look at this review, because there are a small smidgen of spoilers, because I start the review from book 4 and work in the video. So I will link all 3 videos for that series down in the description box. The next book is The Neighborhood by Stilo Phantom, and I gave this book 4 stars. This book is I don't know if it's going to be a duet or if it's going to be a trilogy, but it does pick up where Neighbors dropped off, and it starts up again in The Neighborhood. This was also an arc, so there is a video in the description box that you can go check out to find out my entire feelings. The next book is going to be Dark Hearts by Macaulay Smeltzer, and I gave this book 4 stars as well. This book follows Jace and Nova, who are characters from her other books. They ended up getting their own sort of love story or relationship story. It was very, very good. I really enjoyed this book, and you can hear the rest of my feelings down below in the description box. The next book is going to be The Tattered Gloves by J.L. Berg. I gave this book 5 humongous stars. There is a trigger warning. There is some sexual abuse, domestic abuse, and PTSD maybe issues with this book, or that are tackled in this book. But if you can get past those triggers, or if you can control those triggers when you read books of those tones and topics, then I say do it, because this book is amazing and pivotal and beautiful, and just, oh, I loved it. Loved it, loved it, loved it. I have a full review of this book down in the description box. The next book is going to be Text to Lovers by Kay Webster and J.D. Hollyfeld. I gave this book 5 stars, and check out that video link. I believe it will be released by the time I release this video, or it may be being released at the same time, just a little bit later. So just be on the lookout for that. The next book is Nevermore by Danielle Allen, and this book I gave 4 stars too. And it revolves around a young lady that is pretty much obsessed with Edgar Allan Poe. And I really, really enjoyed this book. And the full review for it is down in the description box. So my February TBR, fingers crossed, things that I signed up for are as follows. Lovin' on You by Fabiola Francisco, which I just got finished with. So that review will be posted here shortly, either by the time this video is posted. Actually, it'll be posted after this video is posted. Just be on the lookout for that if you want to hear about that. That book is about a country singer and the girl that sort of becomes his muse. It's great. The next book is Bound to Me by Christy Pastori, and this book has some military. The male character is a military man or a bodyguard of sorts, and then you have a sort of, I guess, good girl or rich girl that comes across the pond, as she says, to try and make it on her own. So we get to figure out, what she's going through. The next book that I will be reading for February is Fatal Harmony by Anne Malcolm, and this book I believe is a paranormal romance, so I am really looking forward to that. I have not dipped into paranormal too much, so getting my feet wet there is going to be really exciting. I signed up for that one as an arc. The next book is going to be Crown of Lies by Pepper Winters, and this will be an arc as well. So once I complete reading that book, you will have a video review for it. The next book will be Trouble with the Curve by Felicia Lynn, and that's an arc as well, so there will be a video review for it. As a matter of fact, all of these books that I'm going to be reading for February are going to be arcs as well. So I'm just not even going to say that there's going to be a video, because there's going to be a video. If I get a book as an arc, then it's going to be a video. So the next book is going to be Singe by Allie Martinez, then Finding Mr. Wrong by A.M. Madden and Joanne Schwim, Silenced by Letty Harper, Maybe Tomorrow by Kim Golden, Black Widow by Jen Moen, and I believe there may be another one. Nope, there aren't any more, but that is the list for my TBR. I believe I'm going to put up book covers. You may have seen the book covers. If there was a book cover with the title, then that means I have it. If I don't have the book cover, then the book cover may not have been released yet, or have it. So for the 2017 Goodreads Challenge, I was able to fill out 7 different categories for the month of January. So let's just get to which ones go with which. A book about a family went to The Tattered Gloves by J.L. Berg. A book about athletes or sports went to Breakpoint by Rachel Blaufeld. A New York bestseller went to Fidelity by Alethea Roman. A book with a 1-word title went to Nevermore by Danielle Allen. A book with a 3-word title went to Jailhouse Rock by Liberty Lane. A book by an author you never read before went to Maddox by Alta Hensley and Maggie Ryan. And then a book that teaches something went to Dear Life by Megan Quinn. I did receive some bookish mail this month, and I am so in love with this. I received a signed copy of Dear Life by Megan Quinn, and it's personalized, and she says to prove my existence, which I have been trying to do ever since I read this book. So it's so good. So good. I also got the next edition or different cover for the book Insidious by Alethea Roman, and it is a signed copy. Super excited about that one. I finished my series. My series is now complete for the Infidelity series. A signed copy of Fidelity and a signed copy of Entrapment to complete my collection of books. I'm excited about that. And then I also bought a copy of Fidelity on my own. So there is a good chance that I may do a giveaway for this book specifically here in the near future. But that is all of my bookish things that are going on, that went on for the month of January. The other thing that I am preparing for February, I will be in Hagerstown for the pre-screening of 50 Shades Darker. Yay! On February the 9th. And then again, I will see 50 Shades Darker in Annapolis with the Rebels, Readers and Rebels book signing that's happening on the February 10th and 11th. Super excited about that, which means I will have a new reaction video posted shortly after the 11th of February. So if you want to see what a book signing is all about and how I feel about book signings, please stay tuned to that one. So thank you for watching, and we will see you guys later. Bye.